I'll have to get some more of these, I think.
Yes, you do.
What other nuts do you like?
The smaller ones with salt or
Oh,
that's normal.
peanuts, no.
You asked me what I like.
Yeah, but it has to be something
Got to be what you like. Okay.
Every evening in Australia,
You're not allowed to talk during this at all.
more than 4 million of us choose to spend a night in front of the telly.
I can't watch this.
Somehow, we find the time to watch an average of 4 hours of television a day.
Right, I got a drink.
But have you ever wondered what other people are watching?
Oh, my God, I need to see it again.
We're going behind closed doors, into living rooms around the country,
Wait, watch this. Watch this.
to find out what people thought about what was on
I did not know that.
in the last 7 days.
Here we go. Everyone shush.
Hold hands.
Shut up.
This week, we watched plenty of great telly, including the world's #1 sitcom,
I don't understand this show. Just
I
like-
love that show ever. So funny.
The Real Housewives of Melbourne,
There's nothing to do with being a housewife. It's like the house hookers.
and Dateline, marking a year since the disappearance of flight MH370.
They need closure, and hopefully they'll get it one day.
Oh, makes my ears itchy. That's enough.
On Sunday night, we settled in to watch The Real Housewives of Melbourne.
Like, is this your favourite show?
Totally. Come on, you fabulous, beautiful poodles.
Oh, we're going to see them scrubbing the toilets and cooking dinner tonight.
Joining the Housewives tonight is an Australian cricket legend.
So how do you bluff?
Well, don't look at me because I talk too much when I bluff. So
Oh, Warnie. Warnie. Go.
Well, he fits in because he's master of the male facelift.
Who's that?
Shane fucking Warne.
Shane asked me to become an ambassador to his foundation.
What foundation?
Shane Warne Foundation.
What? Text faster and quicker?
No, well, serious. He makes heaps of money out of it for charities and that.
does this mean she's going to do something useful?
The Shane Warne Foundation helps seriously ill children, Aussie kids. And
Why doesn't the Shane Warne Foundation help poor wives that have been cheated on 1,000 times by sex?
So where would you like me to sit?
Lydia has agreed to take part in a charity poker event.
Oh, poker?
And for me, in cricket terms,
I bet he did.
it was. You've got an advantage as being an attractive female straight away when you sit at a table that you can intimidate your players.
Oh,
There you go, go, Warnie.
Oh, he's hitting on her.
I thought that too.
Warnie's got about as much expression as his face as the rest of the housewives.
Absolutely.
He denies having plastic surgery. He said it was a huge weight loss.
It's just looking sad, isn't he?
He's like mutton dressed as lamb, isn't he?
And he says the tan is real too.
Nah, that's fake.
tan is fake.
He says it's all natural.
Has Warnie got a wig on? No, he's advanced hair, yeah.
But the crown of his hair is really blonde compared to everything else.
That looks like a little wig on top, doesn't it? They didn't do a very good job.
The nuts means the best possible ham.
The nuts, flop. What else?
Gut shot, back door, flop.
And that's all six.
God, it sounds like a gay nightclub, doesn't it? Nuts, back door, flop.
Calling. It's not a flop or nuts.
So you're about to see a flop, and then hopefully you get the nuts.
Oh, stop it.
That's what you want.
Warne just, he's a sleaze bucket. I can't stand
He's
him.
all right, Warnie. Leave Warnie alone.
It's a sleaze bucket.
He's all right.
Meanwhile, Chica, Janet and the recently engaged Gamble are on a lunch date when talk turns to rumours of Gamble's past.
They're saying that you're a stripper and a call girl.
Oi, oi.
And what's it to you if she was a stripper or a call girl? What's none of your business?
But I must say, within this group, being a call girl, would that be a bad thing?
Well, I would have thought it was de rigueur, quite frankly.
Also, there are all these stories about sex parties.
Oh, yeah.
What's a sex party? An orgy?
I don't know. I haven't been to either. Have
We've
you?
been going to the wrong parties.
Coming out with such malicious bullshit is absolutely vile, and they should just stop being bitches.
Later, the girls turn up to a glitzy fashion show and Gamble's not happy.
You're a liar.
And what's wrong with that? I'd love to be a pole dancer. I'd love to have one in my bedroom.
Pole dancer. I did not say she was a pole dancer.
You did?
No.
Not.
I said
a stripper.
I told you I heard rumours. I told you I didn't want to say.
Have you noticed there's a pole dancing academy up the road?
Yes, I do know where that is, yes. No, I'm not going up there. No.
Why don't I tell you about the heroin addict that told me that you fucked for heroin?
What?
What? What?
What?
I sold my body for heroin. I mean, it's laughable. I can't believe that she's saying it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, here comes the bitch, Gina.
Here we go.
You know who'll diffuse this situation? Gina.
Yeah.
I think she's annoyed because you're flirting with her. Lizzie.
Oh, another
Just throw
rumour.
it in again. Yes. Chuck another grenade in the middle, Gina.
You don't come out and make it fat unless everyone...
Oh, gamble. Get over
What
it.
is with her and this hand, man?
Everyone and now everyone!
Oh, jeez.
She's pissed.
Everybody, everybody.
The part that just intrigues me about this show is that they're called Housewives. But there's nothing to do with being a housewife. It's like the house hookers.
Housewives are wives that have oily hair, moustaches, chin hairs hanging on their chins.
No
Right?
bras.
And do the housework and cook and clean, put out at night for their husbands. That's what a housewife is. Oh, just don't stop. Don't stop.
All
No,
right.
under my heel. Oh, there. No, there. There.
On Thursday night, scientific chef Heston Blumenthal brought back the wonder and excitement of childhood food.
Are we watching another cooking show?
Yep.
Oh, my God.
I remember the wonder of being a child. I want to bring back the wonder of food on a monumental scale.
You know who Heston is?
No.
He's pretty famous, this bloke.
I built my reputation on combining food and science.
You walk in and, like, there might be a painting, but you can eat the painting. There'd be an apple, but you bite into it and it tastes like a banana.
He's got the something duck. The big duck, the small...
Fat duck.
The fat... Is it the fat duck?
This guy's a flog. Do you want to come to my restaurant? It'll cost you $500 for food.
I tell you what, at $500 a head, you'd want to be shitting out gold at the end of it, wouldn't you?
In this series, Heston has been making supersized versions of his favourite childhood meals.
What the fuck is this show about? This is ridiculous.
He's just making supersized food.
Oh my God, this is my dream.
Tonight, Heston takes on the packed lunch.
For me, packed lunches have always been exciting. I remember them so clearly.
I made the lunches, didn't I?
You did.
Kids.
You're a very good lunch maker, yep. Didn't change nappies, but you made lunches.
I knew I made some contribution.
I tell you what, school lunches have changed so much in the last 20 years.
You guys are getting gourmet yogurts.
Yeah, I reckon if you had anything other than Vegemite or peanut butter, it was deemed to be a luxury.
I had the best school lunches. 2 sandwiches, a yogurt top, some pizza shapes thing, every now and then a roll-up.
So, if you got all of that food, why do you still look so gaunt?
Heston heads into his food laboratory to experiment with fillings for a supersized sandwich.
I combine a sharp piccalilli with creamy bone marrow, egg mayonnaise and a runny caramel.
Now, this is a cooking show.
I'm adding that
F. Manu, F. Jamie Oliver.
the poshest cheese slice you can possibly imagine.
Why have I never watched this before?
Now, I layer with ham. Just brush that with a glaze made from balsamic vinegar and Coca-Cola.
Vinegar and Coca-Cola?
Ugh.
Yum.
What I've done is blanched and skinned the tomatoes and then lightly compressed them in a vacuum bag and...
Who would have time to make all this food all day?
That's why people like Jamie Oliver better than this guy, because Jamie Oliver gives you shit you can do.
Now, a different filling to hide in one corner of my giant sandwich. with a sweet filling that looks savoury. So there is one rather large white chocolate and passion fruit cheese slice.
What? He's just put chocolate on a sandwich. That's outrageous.
That's creepy.
Yeah, that looks
that's
yummy.
A white chocolate
And passion fruit.
sandwich.
How much would that sandwich cost? $500?
If this guy's got a kid, he'd look like Fat Albert.
For the mayonnaise, a dash of caramelised banana and lime puree.
What the
This is Willy Wonka.
shite?
To finish off, some freeze-dried strawberries.
Look, I am whinging, but I want to eat that.
See, you're not bagging it so much so now, are
Oh,
you?
no, it's still boring the shit out of me.
After deciding what to put in his sandwich, Heston sets about making it 200 times bigger.
A lunchbox this big deserves a sandwich of epic proportions. So I'm using...
I don't understand. Why has he made such a big sandwich?
Waiting at the bus stop outside my old school, my packed lunch invitees.
Heston's golden ticket.
You're not Willy Wonka, Heston. Willy Wonka had chocolate river and bubble gum that made you fly. Heston's got a sandwich.
3, 2, 1, open.
Oh my God.
Oh, look how happy they are. See, simple things.
Nothing's happened. He made a sandwich. I mean, it's big.
I thought it would have been bigger.
Do you reckon we're a bit jaded because we've seen big things in Australia?
The big merino is bloody enormous.
Yeah.
The big banana, huge.
I don't care for the big banana.
Oh, big banana's ace. And you get...
Ace? Did you just say the big banana is ace? 1980 called. What's its ace back?
Now we're just watching people eat sandwiches.
But even though it's so big, what's the point of it? What's
Why
the
not?
point?
Why not? Not everything has to have a point. It's just because he can.
I believe Holly's never told a lie in her life.
Tell us your biggest lie that you've told us.
There's more small lies. Like, Mum, you look great today. Wow, your skin's looking great.
This week, Australia's invitation to Eurovision was in the news.
All right, you ready?
I hope it's good news.
It's never good news. They always go good evening and then tell you how bad it is.
Turn it up, Dulce.
Showbiz now, and since it was announced that Australia was sending someone to Eurovision, we've been waiting to find out just who it would be.
Australia is not part of Europe. Why is it in
That
Eurovision?
is the pertinent question.
I don't know. I guess the people who compete from all over the world.
Yeah, but it's not... We're not in Europe, are we?
They've got to change the name of it from Eurovision to World Vision.
But then, like the Japanese want to get in there because they love all their karaoke.
Getting to this point has been 4 years in the making and taken some talking.
So they gave us a wild card because we've been so good to Eurovision.
Ah, that's like a sympathy vote, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the artist representing Australia at
Wiggles.
this year's Eurovision.
Wiggles.
What about Shannon Knoll? Get Shannon Knoll up there.
Yeah, get him in a Cobra.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't say Kylie.
Kylie's too big for Eurovision.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
The fabulous Guy Sebastian.
Yeah, Guy. Woo, woo, woo. I love him.
Yes, same.
He's got a wonderful voice.
Absolutely.
He
and
is
he's a
so
good
good.
bloke too. Yeah.
No, boo. No, I'm not happy about this.
To put it nicely, I skip his songs if I hear it.
Yeah, okay.
On the radio. But I think he's still talented.
Guy Sebastian.
Oh, yeah. Pretty boring choice.
I think he's too boring.
Too boring? I don't think he's wacko enough.
We could have probably stepped up our game there.
Good on you, buddy. You and your green glasses, you know what you're on about.
I think that Guy Sebastian is a wonderful choice and, you know, so talented, fits Eurovision perfectly, he'll represent Australia and do us proud.
Oh, I think he should totally ride a kangaroo.
No, we're already a stereotype in the world. Seriously, before you met Michael, what did you think of Australia? Be honest.
Yeah, you guys living on a tiny island and you're all riding kangaroos.
Exactly.
Some only want some shelter.
Nah, we're going to get booed off the stage.
Yeah, we're going to be the laughing stock.
Oh, he's going to do a power ballad.
You better sing a power ballad.
Yeah, that's what everyone sings.
I want shivers up my spine.
Guy knows he's Team Oz, though, and for this wildcard entrant, come May, it's going to get a lot wilder.
I'll get around him. When we're on it, I don't agree with the choice, but I'll get around him.
Australia.
Absolutely, Australia.
No, but good luck to him. Well, he's representing Australia, so good luck to him. I still won't be watching it.
Hey Siri, do you want to go on a date with me?
I see a few dating services near you.
You know you're in strife when Siri's turning you down.
On Thursday, after 29 series on air, Survivor returned.
29 seasons.
No way.
That's insane.
The granddaddy of reality TV.
I just love it.
I know, you watch it all the time, but it's Survivor.
I've watched it every year.
Yeah. I went off for it a bit.
Except for that 1 year Australia didn't put it on because we did our own. And it was crap.
These 18 Americans have been divided into 3 tribes based on their occupation, the white-collar tribe.
Look at that guy in his suit.
You're going to Survivor. Why would you wear a suit?
He's going to run out of hair gel on Survivor.
The blue-collar tribe. This group is made up of a state trooper, a barrel racer, and a postal worker.
And he's a post office worker, so he's going to be late.
Do you reckon he's here because he got fired because no one sends mail anymore?
Probably. Stamps, $1.
Oh.
The no-collar tribe. This group includes a sailing instructor, a YouTube sensation, and a coconut vendor.
What coconut vendor? I'm going to say...
Oh, he's an idiot.
No.
He'd be well hydrated.
I don't even know what they do.
Sell coconuts.
Is that it?
Yes.
As a coconut vendor, I seek truth. I'm a seer of real.
Oh, God.
God only knows. Coconut vendor, he's seeking truth. He's mystic. He's come from Byron Bay or somewhere.
It must be like we need someone who's really pretty, one who has massive boobs.
Always
is...
need one of them.
Shut up.
He looks like a really shit Fabio. You know that model Fabio? Yeah. Look, ugly Fabio.
One who's overweight, one who's too skinny, and a dickhead.
39 days, 18 people, 1 survivor.
Dangerous for Jeff.
Yeah, Jesus, Jeff. You should be harnessed to that rock.
I wish they wiped him out. That would have been so good.
So,
Ever since we got here,
Joe and Vince are just fighting for power.
I need to have acknowledgement and verification that if I'm doing something and I try to give you a suggestion or whatever else, it doesn't go over often very well.
No, it usually does. I feel like we're good, man.
You're ruining my chakras.
Because he did so much work and he wasn't acknowledged.
Or validated.
Calling yourself a coconut vendor, it must
Mick,
be...
get over it. He
No,
sells coconuts.
I've never heard coconut vendor...
Google it or something.
All right, you guys ready to get to today's immunity challenge?
Yes, sir. I fucking love rewards challenges. I hope it's a rewards one, or is it immunity? If not, I love immunity challenges.
One at a time, you're going to dive into the water and swim to a platform where you will find buoys attached to a rope. You'll maneuver the buoy through a series of obstacles, then swim to the finish platform.
I'll be good at this.
Yeah, but you got no hand-eye coordination. You're useless.
I've got no hand-eye coordination. That worked.
Here we go for reward and immunity. Survivors ready.
Do you know what my favourite part is? Survivors ready. Go!
No, he does this one.
Yeah. Go!
Go! Will in the water for no collar. Hit it, Mike. Go blue collar. It's Lindsay in the water for blue collar.
Go, Will! Go, Will! This big fella might slow down a bit, I think.
Will slowing down in his second obstacle.
Oh, look, he's got some great ball handling skills, that one.
Shireen is now picking up time. Shireen is gaining on Will.
No, he's stuffed.
Oh, my God. What the hell's he done?
Will is having an absolute disaster.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Come on, Will, you got it. You got it.
Coming from dead last.
Drag him to the thing, drag him.
Quick, touch the post. Get yourself some.
I'm exhausted. I'm
watching
on
it.
the couch. I'm tired watching him.
After an unsuccessful challenge, Will, Vince and the rest of Team No Collar must now find out which of them will be eliminated.
I think it's one of those two, Will or...
I get rid of the coconut vendor. I think he could be trouble.
Second person voted out a white collar versus blue collar versus no collar. Vince.
Vince! Oh, I thought it was Jen! Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that would have been my choice.
Yeah, me too. Because he was such a dick.
He'd be the idiot that would, instead of saying goodbye, would go, namaste. He'll go home tonight and he'll be talking to those coconuts going, I didn't see this happening.
Oh, that was intense.
I completely forgot how good Survivor is.
Coconut vendor?
If you say that again, I'll kill you.
Coconut vendor.
Don't eat the shell, Dal.
Oh.
Did you just break your tooth?
I hope not.
Let me see.
They cost me lots of money.
Yeah.
On Wednesday on Lifestyle U, we watched a documentary series that follows people struggling to find romance.
The Undateables.
No, I might show up on this show if you keep shitting on me.
I hope you do.
You hope I turn up on this show as undateable?
Yeah.
I'm a nice guy.
Got red hair.
Tonight, someone with a condition that makes it difficult to find a partner.
I'm coping with the creepers and I'm crapping all the crows and I'm choking all the speakers when they're trapping all my...
I love him.
So do I. Brent.
Brent.
Brent has Tourette's syndrome.
I love Tourette's. I watched a video on it yesterday.
I think you've got Tourette's.
And finds it hard to control his physical and vocal tics.
Fuck off.
Tourette's syndrome would suck, man.
God, I think it would be just so frightful.
I heard it's like a sneeze, you can't control it.
Yeah, you can't.
I reckon it'd be great to say, yeah, I've got, what's it called again?
Tourette's.
Tourette's. I've got Tourette's. F&S. T-Rex.
Tourette's.
I'm not going through this again.
Fuck off.
See, look, bloke, look. Turn around and say, what do you say to me,
Because he
mate?
said the C word.
He'd get bashed, wouldn't he?
Can you imagine him taking you to meet your parents?
Hello, Mrs. So-and-so. Fuck off! When I first met you, I swear you had something like that.
I'm going to spoon you.
I do.
Because you were just so inappropriate. I'm like, oh, surely she's got Tourette's.
So that's the most kind
Well,
of...
can't it be just, you know, say other words? What do they have to swear for?
If person never heard any swear words, what would he say?
So that's the most kind of, you know, inappropriate twitch, especially with the whole dating thing. It's just the kissing twitch.
He's just like any old boy down the cross, carrying on, going, bitch, slut. Isn't he?
Brent's been set up on a date with a girl whose profile he really liked, and he wants to make a good impression.
No, fuck off.
I don't like his chances, I'm afraid.
Brought on by stress.
Let's hope she doesn't say she hates swearing.
And the nerves are making his Tourette's worse and worse.
Shithead. Fuck you, innit, then?
Bree? Poor Bree, darling.
Fuck, yeah, really twitchy, really, you know... probably just going to twitch loads or something and embarrass himself.
He's been set up with Lizzie, a 19-year-old bar worker who also lives in Plymouth.
Oh, no, she looks like an emo. Don't, buddy, she'll cut you and herself.
Imagine if I brought home a Tourette's.
Oh, that's what I'm about to say. If you brought home a Tourette's guy,
I still
actually,
reckon...
we think it was normal.
No, I still reckon you'd swear more than the Tourette's kid.
Exactly.
Maybe she likes a young-looking chap with no filter.
Fishy prick.
Fish and prick.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, I feel so sorry for him.
No, I love him. He'll be all right.
Good luck, Brent.
Hey, Lizzie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hi, Brent.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Sit down.
Oh, we're so nervous. You're okay. You're okay. I'm getting Tourette's now.
You want first?
I'll have a latte.
Hope he does all right, the boy. But he'll get nervous, I think.
I'll have Americano, please.
Everything?
yeah,
Oh, God, your heart just bleeds for him.
Oh, don't.
We can't help it.
Well, I don't mean it like that, but I don't want him to fail.
Talk.
Come on, girl, start talking. He needs a distraction.
Talk about the Tourette's. The best thing about awkward stuff, say it out loud. Not awkward anymore.
So, any, like, nerves then, before this whole thing today?
Yeah, there was a lot of good friends who were like, go on, go on.
Oh, all right, okay.
Yeah.
You're going on a date with a Tourette's guy. Be warned.
No, it wasn't so much that.
Good
like,
chat. Yeah, he's on it.
Yeah.
I swear more than most people, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But
Good
no,
one. I like this chick. Yeah.
It's nice.
Oh, well, he's nice to
gonna date a Tourette's person.
Doing better than a lot of my dates.
Great.
Do you fancy him?
A little bit, yeah. Actually, quite a lot. He's lovely.
Oh, she's awesome.
Brent and Lizzie are getting on so well, they've decided to extend their date and go snowboarding.
There we go. That's a mad date. I should be taking notes.
Pull me out.
They're really getting along, these two. Yeah. They're bloody adorable.
Yeah, I think they make a good couple, don't they?
Yeah.
Emo and Tourette's.
When you're free next,
Sunday night?
do you want to go and, I don't know, do something? Grab coffee, grab beer? Yeah?
Definitely.
Get on.
I don't know him, but I feel happy for him.
Everyone deserves love. Whether you've got Tourette's syndrome, whether you're a dwarf, whether you're a psycho, whether you're whatever, everybody deserves love. Do you remember God Save Our Gracious King? I used to play that on the recorder at primary school. Long live our noble King, God save the Queen. Da-na-na-na-na-na, Victoria. I can't remember it all.
On Tuesday, a documentary on the royal family was on the ABC.
What are we watching?
That thing about the royals.
Bloody Poms and their royals.
I like the
Stand up,
royal
stand up, stand up.
family.
What are you doing? Standing up for the royal family.
Her Majesty.
They sit at the very pinnacle of British society. The first family, but with no political power. How we see them and what we think about them is critical to the whole institution they represent.
Look, they're nice people, but why the fuck have we got the Queen as the head of state? We should be a republic.
People love to have something to look up to. Well, you can look up to friggin' bloody Tony Abbott. Please, spare us.
I find it so weird that we can't go and live over there if we're part of the monarchy. Yeah, exactly.
Do you think Australia should be a republic? I'll say no, because then we don't get to be in the Commonwealth Games.
Yeah.
Which is brilliant. Every 4 years we just get to spank the world at sports.
The focus of the program was Prince Charles, his marriage to Diana, and her tragic death.
We have a flash here saying that Diana, Princess of Wales, has died in a car crash in Paris.
It was a big thing, wasn't it?
Because she was so loved.
She was a classy lady.
She went out of her way to give of herself to charities. She was one of the first to touch patients with AIDS, not knowing still how transmissible it was.
Mind you, you know, she was a total bimbo. She was no sort of brain, this woman.
Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded.
The third person, the other woman, was Camilla Parker Bowles.
You know what a Camilla is in Greek? A camel. Camilla the camel.
Was Charles blind?
I reckon she uses that whip on Charlie when they're home.
Bit of 50 Shades of Grey.
But was Britain yet ready to accept his relationship with Camilla Parker Bowles?
Who would want to have an affair with him? It'd have to be a very, very dark, bloody room. No one wants Prince Charles to be the king because they don't forgive him for Gamila.
And the tampons.
What tampons?
He said to her, I wish I was your tampon.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
Well, I wish that I was
yuck,
George
that's
Clooney's
disgusting.
condom.
I could not picture that old fart saying that.
I know.
Good on him. That makes me kind of like him.
That's great. Well, yeah, it makes him a real person. He's as stupid as all of us.
As the Queen gets older, succession beckons and heirs stand in line. So
She's never going to die old, love, is she? She's just kicking around.
She's going to stay alive forever.
Look at her sour-faced cow.
She's not sour, sweetie. She's just being a professional.
She should be happy. Look at all the jewels she's got.
Future King Prince William was also a talking point.
Prince William, newly arrived as a student at St Andrews, is already at the centre of a row about his privacy.
The ardent. He was good back then.
Who?
William, like he's fine, and then it just, as he got older, he started to look more and more like a thumb.
Yeah.
He went bald very quickly, didn't he?
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to comb it over, like his father.
Cut it off, mate. Grow a beard.
Upside-down head.
Join the upside-down head club and you'll be right.
You're going to get a crown on top of it soon anyway.
And then there's Harry.
I don't believe there is any such thing as private life anymore.
God, he's hot.
He's a good-looking ranger.
Harry's the best. I love everything
Is that
Harry
because
does.
he's not really maybe a Windsor?
You will never, ever know.
Is he your hero? Yeah, for sure. Mate, he's picking up Emma Watson. That is the biggest win for redheads since Ron Weasley picked up Emma Watson.
Today, the younger generation appears to be riding high. A new monarchy for a new age.
Royal family's boring as batshit, isn't it? And what a waste of space they are.
Nice.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Which is Chinese and Arabic for that
now
was
it's on.
really, really yummy. Thank you.
And bread. That was a nice meal.
I need a beer, though.
Really? Where you're from, yeah, like traditionally you burp to compliment a meal.
Well, there you are.
Awesome.
Last week, the world's biggest sitcom, The Big Bang Theory, was on the telly.
I know this song.
Sing it,
pisses
sing
me
it,
off.
sing it, sing it.
Actually, I don't know it that well.
Oh, there it is. Pyramids.
They built the pyramids. Yes, scientists. Unraveling the mystery that all started with the Big Bang.
The show centres around a group of scientists that are also best friends.
I've always wanted to do a traditional Victorian Christmas. Parlor games, goose and figgy pudding. Oh!
You watched this before?
I have seen it from time to time.
It's huge, this show. Huge. I love this show because it's funny, stupid.
I don't understand this show.
Oh,
Turn the volume up, mate.
Best show ever. So funny.
Funnier than Modern Family?
Yep.
What do you like, darling?
Hey?
Because they're nerds. You can relate to the nerds.
No.
Why do you hate me?
I don't hate you. I love you.
Well, you call it love, but it has a lot of raisins in it.
It's funny, it's witty.
Getting these guys excited about a dinner with a theme.
Really?
Just give them a chance.
I just get the humour.
Yeah.
And it's very awkward and funny and...
It's awkward like you.
The humour on this show is, like, so obvious, such obvious shit humour.
In this episode, Leonard and Howard have to deal with a work emergency.
I've watched it a few times and I don't remember it being this bad.
Do you know what a disaster this is? You mean because this room isn't supposed to have dust in it and we just let in a flying crap machine?
It's like a walking condom suit, doesn't it?
How could a pigeon get into a laboratory? Someone must have opened a window or something. It was probably sitting on the windowsill.
It was in the plot. Pigeon flies into the laboratory.
Okay, how do we catch it? Well, what if we turn off all the lights except for one and it'll come to it?
It's not a moth. The fake laughter is annoying me big time.
Oh my God, I love it.
Do you reckon you'd be good on canned laughter?
That'd be one of them, and then I'd be like...
Can we all do our best canned laughter?
Every time, hang on.
We have to can it.
What's going on? Oh, the genius here wants to catch a bird with a garbage bag and a Slim Jim.
1, 2, 3.
Killed it.
Not that funny.
Do you know Amanda at the market? A bird shitted on her head last week. And that night, she won $120 on the poker machines.
Guys, I found an article here that says you can do CPR on birds. Great! Do it!
Does Australia do sitcoms like this? We don't ever run laugh tracks, do we?
The Wog Boy? Was that a sitcom?
No, it was a movie.
Here,
What do you
I'm
like
going to
about it?
Google Australian sitcoms. Yeah.
Happy Days.
All together. Are you being served, Matt?
No. Yeah, but that's UK. It was hilarious.
The English or the French do comedy far better than the Americans.
Each country has its own kind of form of comedy. I mean, if you wanted Australia to be judged, they think Paul Hogan is terribly funny. Excuse me.
Do you know why we can't recall any Australian sitcoms?
Because they weren't around when we were.
I was going to say because they all suck.
He blinked his eyes. He's alive. It's a Christmas miracle. I might argue a Hanukkah miracle, but I'll take it. Come on, little guys. Let's get you outside. Get the curtain.
Yes.
Darling, you are so easily amused.
Is this really the #1 sitcom in the world?
Everything does not have to be deep and meaningful. In life,
no,
there is a thing called frivolity and enjoy yourself. It doesn't have to be a message at the end of it. These are
it's a
just
comedy-
regular people having a regular life.
If it's a comedy, I'd like it to be funny.
What are we watching?
Change it. We're watching. You know that Malakia show about tight asses?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I know a few of those.
This is Extreme Cheapskates Guide to Love.
I should be on this show, let's be real. I'm this close to dumpster diving.
Roger. The first cheapskate this week, Apple, has plenty of money-saving tips.
Suddenly, I stopped producing breast milk, so now I collect breast milk for my friends.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
But breast milk's better than regular milk.
If it's your own, you don't go around to your friends and say, you know, let me milk you like a cow.
But how many friends of hers are lactating? The bitch has started her own dairy. I mean, what's she going to bring out next? Yogurt?
Apple also makes her own baby wipes.
She makes her own baby wipes.
My goodness.
This is a totally different level. I love it.
I use this to wipe my hands with it, my kitchen table, my kitchen counter. This is totally reusable still, so I use the wipe to wipe her bum with.
The reusable one?
With all the dirt.
Yeah. Is she serious? Oh, no. Oh, so, OK, now we'll use that for when you take your makeup off, love. Use that. Don't use it on your baby. Use it on your face.
I plan to put the spark back in our relationship by surprising Vic with a romantic evening. Buying lingerie in the thrift store is a great way to spice things up in the bedroom.
I didn't think they were allowed to sell underwear in thrift stores. Oh, she's
What, you
smelling
smelling
it.
it?
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
fuck. What, they're knickers?
Love, it's not scratch and sniff. Who raised her? Wolves?
Looks a little crusty, too.
If you have to smell the crutch before you buy it, I wouldn't be buying it.
Well, it's certainly adding some spice.
Hi, honey.
It's time for Apple's big reveal.
Oh, God, she looks like an Asian pole dancer.
Yeah.
I planned a special night for us.
We never do.
Personally, I think Vic could do better. Yeah.
Run, buddy, run. Run for the hills.
Next, how to save money on dates.
I'm Matt Nagan, and I consider myself one of the cheapest dates in New York.
What are you doing?
All right.
Taking notes how to date girls for cheap.
Okay. One of his signature moves is when he's out to dinner, he'll bring a bottle of pre-made wine.
And you mix a little bit of a red and a white. It combines into a very refreshing rosé.
Oh, my God. Leftover city.
I like this guy. He's an inspiration.
Oh, no.
So I happen to live next to a funeral parlor. Every day I see people going in there.
Oh, my God, he's going to take flowers for a funeral parlour. I can't believe it. Oh, that is so bad. So bad.
Gives me an idea, though.
Don't you dare.
And I want to go all out. So I'm gonna get some free samples from the supermarket. Just put it all together in a little picnic.
Leave some for the public.
Oh my God, that guy's a muffin buster.
What a scab.
I've done that.
Yeah, but you take one to eat there to try.
Oh, no, if I go to
Not
Baker's
to put 'em in
Delight,
your
I eat
pocket.
half the tray.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what you do with the grapes, you take the stems off the grapes, so you just have all the little grapes, because the stem weighs too much and therefore it costs you more money.
Yeah. I'm ready for my date, and I'm sure it's gonna be a big success.
This is the dinner cruise?
Yes, it's the Staten Island Ferry.
That's a ferry. That's not a dinner cruise.
When I go on a date, I like to bring some of my own free samples.
No, I don't want that. Why would you think this is a good date idea?
He's nuts.
She was like, what is going on?
Yeah, she's had enough. This is too weird for me, so get up and let's go outside, and why don't we look at a view or something?
It's still nice of her to hold on to the flowers.
It's still nice of her to be there.
Please get up and dive over the side of the ferry.
Some rosé?
Matt can be so cheap. I'm genuinely worried that he will never find love.
New York!
Fuck.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you're struggling, mate. If you can't get dates and this guy's getting dates, your friends are letting you down. Dad.
Fill her up.
Heard
Shut
that
up,
before.
shut up, shut up. That's it, that's enough. Don't muck around over the couch with the drink. Seriously, don't.
This week, Dateline marked the passing of 1 year since Malaysian Airlines flight MH370 vanished over the Indian Ocean.
So has it been a year? Wow.
The southern Indian Ocean is one of the most remote areas of the world. This is where they've been hunting for MH370 for almost a year.
It's amazing how it just disappeared.
What went missing first? This one?
And then MH17 afterwards.
Yeah.
Well, MH17 didn't disappear.
Yeah.
It's all over the Ukraine.
The mystery of this missing Boeing 777 deepens at every point.
Someone knows something, I'm telling you.
You think?
I don't think I know.
All these different scenarios have come out.
And we said a lot of people withholding information.
Why would you withhold information?
Because they've done some wrong thing. Airlines are covered up a lot because of their business.
No wreckage. That is unbelievable. Not a buoy, not a plane door.
In this day and age, you can't lose a plane that big. For fuck's sake, you can find your mobile phone.
You know how Gilligan's Island got stranded on an island? Maybe they know, maybe something like that's happened.
I hope so, for this.
I hope they're alive, I really do.
239 people were on flight MH370.
We deployed our assets, but found nothing.
Danica Weeks' husband, Paul, was one of them.
He said he would Skype us at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It was after he landed in Beijing. And I suddenly get a phone call. And it was a reporter from the New Zealand Herald. Is Paul Weeks there? And I went, no, he's on a flight to Mongolia. And I said, what? And she said, there's been an incident with the plane.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, how come they heard, the reporters heard instead of them?
Oh.
Dreadful way to find
Oh,
out.
how frightful. It's always a fucking media.
He was incredible. He was an incredible father. He was always playing with the boys. He was my best friend, too.
But I feel for this woman because I really think of us with you travelling all the time.
I can't even comprehend what it would be like to have your kids and watch them every day knowing that you've got to try and be both of those people for those kids.
Yes. When I look at them is when I am the most emotional because I know what they're missing out on and that Paul should be here.
Those poor kids don't have anything of their dad. They're never going to know a dad.
There you go.
Imagine telling your kids, Dad's not coming home.
With Paul now officially presumed dead, Danica was offered compensation money by Malaysian Airlines.
I refused the $50,000. I mean,
50 grand's not a lot, is it?
It certainly is not for a woman with 2 young children. God.
Wonder why she turned it down. Because
if she accepts it, that means that it's over. Hope is gone.
Here. I keep all these. Paulie had a box of them. And he was going to put them in a like art book. I keep them all, so if he does come back, then he's got all the recent drawings.
So she still thinks he's coming back?
Yeah.
You'd always hold on to that bit of hope that one day somehow they would be there. Like, that's your world. Our world is our family.
I just hope the boys can look back and see that. And Mum just wanted to find him.
They need closure, and hopefully they'll get it one day.
You just think about every night, how Kane reacts when you're not home from work and he has to go to sleep, and those poor kids are like that for the rest of their lives.
It's so unfair on them. And me and Paul and everyone who's on that plane. It's just so unfair that they just won't tell us, and we're stuck here. And we're still trying to fight for them just to talk to us. I just keep going until I have them home. That's all I want. It sounds just so simple, but it just feels so far away. I don't even know if we're ever going to get it. I can only hope we get something.
It's just sad because I know that Mum would do everything in her power to find you, Dad.
We would. Is there anything?
I love you, Dad.